Safe and sound. Shout out to Steph Papadakis and his family. Here we go. Ryan Tuerck out front at Raynex Toyota. GR Corolla initiates. Connor Shanahan, the garagistic BMW. Transition down to that second outside zone. Ryan Tuerck possessed. Look at Shanahan.
Oh!
Ryan Tuerck taps the wall. Tuerck tapped the wall, or was that? Let's run that back.
Yeah.
But Shanahan was, he knows who he's going against. I mean, this is literally like a kid's fantasy. He's like, I want to wait till they extinguish, don't hit a cone.
Hey.
It looks like we got a clean start. Here we go, Shanahan out front, garagistic, BMW, got the Red Bull on the side, the Raynex Toyota GR Corolla, Ryan Tuerck. Shanahan goes hard into the paint, in that first wall, into the second outside zone. Ryan Tuerck has a major progression. Look at that back bumper, thrashing and bashing into the third outside zone. Now to that final inside clip, Ryan Tuerck knows he needs to apply the pressure, brings it on home, almost has contact, makes a noise for Ryan Tuerck. And Connor Shanahan, if Connor Shanahan can do it, here we go. Ryan Tuerck, Raynex Toyota, GR Corolla on Nitto Tires. Shanahan, Red Bull, garagistic BMW. Ryan Tuerck initiates into that first outside zone. Let's see if he can get out there. And yes, he does. He gets definitely close. Doesn't tap his bumper, but that's okay. We're not looking for it to essentially tap. Out to outside zone 3. That's where we saw the incident earlier. Looks like we got definitely a sterile and clean run right now. Oh, textbook. Shanahan did tap that inside clip, but a good run from both the drivers and the Raynex wiper blades. This could shake things up quite a bit. This is the first time we're seeing moisture on track. This could really change the game right now, but you need to stay composed. And Irish drivers know how to drive in the wet. Bro, he goes deep into the wall. The hatch opens on Ryan Tuerck. Shanahan goes hard into it. This is what I was talking about. You know, they went from dry, absolutely dry, bone dry, to just a little bit of moisture. Ryan Tuerck's front left corner is absolutely dipped down. The trunk opens. This is, look at that, absolutely good utilization for, think about it, Ryan Tuerck.
Yeah.
You know, so he talks about a suspension, you know, coming undone and all that. So this is absolutely a wise approach for Ryan Tuerck. So this is a site lap, checking out the feel of the car, and Nick Novak, who, you know, I mean, Nick Novak hasn't seen head-to-head.
Nope, he's sitting cold.
Novak has no practice.
Nope.
So, you know, it's I mean, he's practicing, but as far as head-to-head, you know, he remember, just less than a month, round 2, Atlanta. Be sure to tune in. Here we go, Ryan Tuerck, Raynex Toyota, GR Corolla, Rockstar Energy Pilot. Nick Novak approaches and has to back off. Ryan Tuerck not exactly the deepest on that first outside zone, not to the second outside zone. Here goes Ryan Tuerck into outside zone 3. The race service boys cheering him on. James Kirkham, Andy LaPuca, Jacob Akajani, and I know you're cheering him on. And Nick Novak, he's got his family in the building cheering him on. Order here, Nick Novak, all family affair across the will lead. Ryan Tuerck giving chase. Don't leave in the judge's hands. Own it. Take what's yours. Either Nick Novak or Ryan Tuerck. Nick Novak, big angle, goes all the way out there. Ryan Tuerck tucks into the pocket with that little hot hatchback. Oh! Nick Novak goes deep. Ryan Tuerck spins out. Ryan Tuerck spins out as Nick Novak went really deep. I mean, there was a lot of smoke there, and just, if we had tunnel vision here, it could just, all right, here comes Ryan Tuerck into that first inside clip, and Alan Robbins ripping into that first inside clip, punches out of the way, the Koenig wheels go round, and now that second outside zone, wrapped in the Kenda tires, down to that second inside clip, goes Ryan Tuerck. That hot hatchback making the jump to a bigger engine. I think that's definitely going to equate to, I mean, look at that. Yeah. I mean, just the attitude Ryan of that car is completely shifted. So Robbins with, again, those blower belts. He's been blowing the blower belts, so we'll see. And Ryan Tuerck had a heater of a lead run. But Robbins, you know, didn't have too many mistakes, just wasn't really exactly aggressive. And here goes Rob. Look at Robbins. I think he found a blower belt. Goes in that second. Oh! Ryan Tuerck goes off in his second outside zone. The Raynex Toyota GR Corolla exit stage left. That was very uncharacteristic. Don't know what happened to Ryan Tuerck. Let's take a look at it again. That was absolutely wild.
Nitto Tires, the Rockstar Energy Drink Pilot. And here comes Tommy Castro through the chicane. And now Castro initiates Ryan Tuerck in that hot hatchback. He switched it up to a 6-cylinder, no longer 4 turbo nitrous. Now he's running the same engine that's actually in the Osmo Supra. He lunges forward. Castro, look how dialed Jonathan Castro is. Castro out front. Look at that, right in the crease, and Ryan Tuerck lunges forward. Maybe a little tire tap. One more time, this is potentially the second half of this battle. Ryan Tuerck out front of Jonathan Castro. Here we go, into the bank. Goes Ryan Tuerck, that hot hat. Oh, Castro goes hard. Tuerck stays in it. Ryan takes a hit, but keeps on turning. Here we go, live free or die is the motto of his state, and now coming on home into that sweeper, comes out of a little bit of a Castro. Aggressive, Dominican's finest, pumps it up. Look at that, rubber on the door. Chase. So Castro, the LTH GR86 will lead. Tuerck chasing it down. There we go, initiating into the bank. Goes Jonathan Castro, Ryan Tuerck. Not mimicking the angle, good proximity from Ryan Tuerck. And now coming down into that inside clip, Castro takes it out. Ryan Tuerck has to pull back quite a bit. Now he looks to see if he can get to that smoke pocket. Castro right there in the crease. Castro put the car in the right spot. Castro, really good job. The Rain X Toyota GR Corolla out front, and here comes Jonathan Castro in that Toyota GR86. Oh, look at that, tip to tail. Goes Castro, he throws it in. Ryan Tuerck, good angle, risking it for the biscuit, high on the bank. He says, it's already on fire, why not slam it into the wall? Now coming into that second inside clip, Castro dives in on the inside. Ryan Tuerck exceeds the line, and Castro, looks like we got contact there, but keeps on keeping on. Wow, this is a dogfight right now. James the Machine Dean, that Mustang RTR Spec 500 through that start chicane. He swings in front of Little Golden Nugget. Oh, Ryan Tuerck initiates, and a bit of a failure to launch. James Dean, we'll see if he impeded on Ryan Tuerck. It didn't seem that way at first glance. And now cutting through the smoke, past that second inside clip, James Dean continues on. Again, our current points leader by only 2 points of Simon Olsen. Now in that Let's sweeper. Let's take a look at that initiation. Ryan Tuerck out front, James Dean in the chase. Let's see what Ryan Tuerck with the clean air, or at least just a little bit smoky, on into the bank. James Dean on the door of the GR Corolla. He's on that other side. Now keep in mind, he's on that right-hand drive Ford Mustang. Taking out, look at that, pulling up that three-wheeler peeler. James Dean backs off. Looks like, again, that 6-cylinder Toyota hot hatchback. Switching over from the 4th and now to the 6th.
23 years ago, these guys were chopping it up here. It's really cool. So here we go. Ryan Tuerck and Kazuya Taguchi. Ryan Tuerck, that Rain X Toyota GR Corolla into that first outside zone. Yellow and black and smoky all over this battle as Ryan Tuerck, look at that composure. That was really good. Again, you can see him feeding the wheel there a little bit. Inside the cockpit, Kazuya Taguchi, he says, hey, I'm here. Don't forget about me. 1, 2, 3. I'm on your Rain X door. X marks his spot, and he drives it home. Both of them across the line. Smooth, baby. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're going to get more likes, stripe, subscribe, swipe up, do all those things. Here we go. Kazuya Taguchi, Jerry Yang Racing up garage. ISR Performance initiates into that first outside zone. And look at that, Ryan Tuerck, he darts in, so he has to back off. We're going to get that overhead cam shot, and into that second outside zone, you can see a little bit of jockeying there by Ryan Tuerck. Watch his transition, past that inside clip. How are they going to manage this last outside zone? Kazuya Taguchi dives in. Ryan Tuerck takes a little bit of angle out of it into that last outside zone. Going against Ryan Tuerck, and Ryan Tuerck earlier took out Kazuya Taguchi. Odie comes out swinging, no cones hit, no restart. We got a clean start here. Odie Boxes goes in. Ryan Tuerck sets it in. Look at that. That approach, he delayed, but then it put it in the pocket, but then he has to back off. So here he is just squirming his way through that second outside zone. Odie Boxes, look at those white wheels showcasing how minimal mistakes, if any at all. Now going that third and final outside zone. Ryan Tuerck goes in and then has to back out. So, maybe the temperature's dropping, the cars are gripping up, the tires are losing traction. But it's just all down there at the driver introduction, and now going to introduce Odie Boxes to the side of his Rain X Toyota GR Corolla. And there you go into that first outside zone. Odie Boxes, he falls back, so kind of mimicking what Ryan did. But Ryan, look at that thing, that wheel just bouncing around. You can see him there. Odie Boxes grinding the door. Now that final outside zone, let's see how they manage Ryan Tuerck. That angle shows you low. And
Need that overhead on that outside zone of 3. Holes in it. I don't know. See Papadakis, the Mad Greek scientist over there. Papadakis Racing Camp. Here we go. Ryan Tuerck out front. Ryan Literal in the chase. The battle of the Ryans. Here we go. Rain X Toyota GR Corolla in that second outside zone. Ooh, looks like Literal noses in. He does eventually reinitiate in that second outside zone. Looks like a taillight swinging in the wind. Now into this final outside zone. Let's see, is it a C or a V, or is it a Rain X Toyota GR Corolla? Dig it deep into that last outside zone. Oh, Literal flirting with that tire wall, and that played a major role last night. There you can see the staggering of Ryan Tuerck. Now he's going to pace him, see what goes on. No cones are hit. We got a clean start here. Ryan Literal initiates. Great looking livery, the Sunoco Race Fuels S14 on Kenda tires. Now transitions at outside zone 2. So Ryan Literal giving him a little room here. Let's see how they handle outside zone 3. See a quick little decrease of angle there approaching outside zone 3, then going to 4, dialing in. Ryan Literal really on the outside line, and Ryan Tuerck follows him in suit. Hampshire in that Toyota GR Corolla, Rain X Ditto tires, race service. Here we go. Send it. All right, Dylan the Dozer Hughes initiates that first outside zone. He is definitely deep into that zone. Now transition to outside zone 2. Ooh, boy, it looks like Ryan Tuerck does get in there, that hot hatchback in outside zone 3. Dylan Hughes is absolutely on rails, and Ryan Tuerck barely escapes some contact there. But Dylan Hughes, again, that hatchback looking like Swiss cheese out back, doing some aerodynamic refinements, getting the air and smoke to pass through that hot hatch. Of course, Dylan Hughes, he's got the 2J under the hood as well. So these guys both got that Toyota power under their hoods. Here goes Ryan Tuerck across the nose of the BMW. Ryan Tuerck throws it. Oh, boy! Dylan Hughes seeing a little bit of that paint fly, a little bit of carbon fiber, a little bit of fiberglass, a little bit of Monica on the side. Here we go. Through that second outside zone, into the third outside zone goes Ryan Tuerck. Car look much more settled with that clean air out front. Now transition that last outside zone. You can see bringing it on in. Whoa, buddy. And again, one of those magic rabbits out of the hat. But the rabbit was a Toyota Corolla, almost looping it there, but kept it sideways and kept it consistent. Let's see what Ryan Tuerck has, that hot hatchback. Look at this thing. I love the stance. It just looks like a bullfrog. Oh, and no. Literal shuts it down. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Planted to the brakes. Unfortunately, it looks like he shuts it down. And Tuerck does have to complete this lap because he is leading, and Ryan Literal crawling his way through that first outside zone. Tuerck, bit of a cakewalk for the New Hampshire-born Live Free or Die. Shout out to Shannon and Roman. I know they're watching at home. And it can happen.
Yeah, we've seen it.
Don't know what happened to Literal. He's back on the line, so he's ready to go. Oh, no, or is he? Oh, no. So there. So restart. Clean start. That is a clean start. Literal Gremlins. Don't feed them after midnight. Don't get them wet. Unfortunately, they multiply. We don't die, we multiply. And unfortunately for Ryan Literal, that's going to be a wrap for his Sunoco Sim Magic S15. Great looking car, but got to throw it sideways, brother. And Ryan Tuerck will be getting the victory here. You kind of have to take that into consideration.
Yeah, that's a good point. If there was.
All right, let's advance on. Matt Field, Ryan Tuerck. What's going to happen here? Here we are, 3 battles in. Look at this. Matt Field initiates. What an absolutely iconic battle here. Matt Field in that Borla exhaust Corvette now coming down off the big bank into the power alley. Both of them filling that outside zone 2. Tuerck backing off a little bit, maybe giving himself some room. Good line of sight here on that inside clip, just barely knocking it over that Toyota GR Corolla in that last outside zone. Big angle. Ryan Tuerck threw a lot at it. Looked like he almost got bound up. They're beating themselves. You know, James Dean beat himself, right? Jeff had an amazing, I'm not taking anything away from Jeff Jones, but he took himself out. And Shannon took himself out, 2 tires off. Here we go. So Ryan Tuerck out front, that Rain X Toyota GR Corolla. Good, solid, rock solid on that big outside zone 1. How's he gonna manage outside zone 2 going to the power alley? Quick little yank of that handbrake into outside zone 3. Big, massive angle. Look at Matt Field. You talk about that surging, Matt Field. He really has great proximity. Tries to get into that pocket, very shallow on outside zone 4, but the crowd erupts here in Seattle. Yeah, it's just been little things with his vehicle, or just a little mental lapse, just that's really kind of hurt Ryan Tuerck this year. Here we go, Odie Bakshi's But look at Ryan Tuerck with that new engine being debuted this year. Again, he's running that 6-cylinder, same one that's in Frederick Osbo's car. Contact is made, going to the second outside zone. It's like Tuerck almost pushing Odi Bakshis around into this inside clip. Look at the aggressiveness of both these guys. Just claws her out. There is blood in the water. And that hot hatchback we were doting on. Odi Bakshis taking off his front bumper. And here goes Tuerck. Let's see what he's got. The Rain-X Toyota GR Corolla into that big bank. Man, that thing is flying right now. Pulling away from Odi. Odi is just squirming in that chase position. Currently sitting second in points, and Ryan Tuerck, again, he is going for it. Odi Bakshis struggles, and now almost gets up to him on that last outside zone. Smoke filling Seattle, and Ryan Tuerck, an absolute OG. And again, Jeff Jones, Odi Bakshis, Ryan Tuerck. This is a one more time battle. Quickly, Odi Bakshis swings that thing around, swing that thing into that first outside zone. Odi Bakshis, that field suspension SMG. Look at how Ryan Tuerck is tracking, getting to the side of Odi Bakshis. Ryan Tuerck gets into the side of Odi. He pushes him out of the way. This is what we saw in that first battle. Too aggressive Tuerck. Tuerck just drops the hammer on. Got to take a look at this again. Was Odi Bakshis slowing? You know, that's another thing we need to look at. If it's happened not once but twice, we need to see what's cracking here. Tuerck is at a bit of a deficit here, given the scenario, so he really needs to step up. And Tuerck is hoping that Odi makes a mistake, but Odi, you know, he's got to take a tempered approach here. I think that's the wise move for Odi Bakshis. Currently second in points. Look at that. He comes out just so look. He compromised a little bit of angle to get that proximity, get there. Oh, he takes a dive to the inside. Odi Bakshis, 3 wheels off. That's an incomplete from Odi Bakshis. An easy fast pass into the final four. That's a major mistake.
They're back at the line, so yeah.
Here we go. Odi Bakshis, Ryan Tuerck. Who's going to come out on top? Who's going against Jones? Who's going to the final four? That field suspension SOT initiating into the bank. And look at that again. That front right just posted up. The no-wheel peel into that. There, look at Tuerck saying, okay, fine, I'll back off. Go to that second outside zone, through the power alley, into outside zone 3. Oh, there we go. Now applying the pressure past that inside clip in that final outside zone. You see Tuerck get to the side of him. Just no contact, clean, sterile, good. Gave enough room. Odi on that bank. Yep. And on that previous battle, Odi's kind of struggling to hang with Ryan Tuerck. And this hot hatchback, this thing is a weapon. Into that first outside zone, look at initiate. There goes Tuerck. A little bit of wavering there. Look at the banners just flapping as these hot rods just blast past. Going to this power. Oh, buddy. Going to that second outside zone, the power rally. Here goes Odi Bakshis. Gets to the side of Ryan Tuerck. Into that inside clip. Odi Bakshis bathing in the smoke. Comes out of it. Ryan Tuerck puts it right in the outside zone. Odi Bakshis, I definitely want to see some overhead. See that shot, especially on that last outside zone 4. Pretty good. 1, 2, 3, send it! Here we go. Ryan Tuerck, Jeff Jones. Who's going against Manoa? Coming down out of the gate, that Rain-X Toyota GR Corolla. Where is Jeff Jones? Jeff Jones back there quite a bit. Jeff Jones. Oh, no! Jeff goes hard to the wall. He throws his car. Ryan Tuerck continues on. Jeff not running 100%. It is a must-win in order to get on the box for either one of these drivers. Ryan Tuerck barely knocks over. That inside clip continues on pace. And Jeff just left in the dust, staring at the sun, wavering. Jeff Jones will lead. Ryan Tuerck giving chase. Let's send it. Who's going on to go against Manoa in the finals? Jeff Jones swings in front of the nose of that Rain-X Toyota GR Corolla. The Evo AutoWorks Prisma Nissan Z. Ryan Tuerck he has great proximity, but it likes to mimic that angle now coming down into that power alley. Good approach. Ryan Tuerck way shallow on outside zone 3. Look, the sun comes into play once they peek out around the bleachers in that last outside zone. Yeah, must have been a mischief by Jeff Jones. Definitely more dialed. Ryan Tuerck in the finals, and here is Ryan Tuerck on a celebratory win run here at round 6 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship. Ryan Tuerck, lay out, listen to this hot rod. The 6-cylinder hot hatchback Rain-X Toyota GR Corolla Rockstar Energy Drink gets the win on Nitto tires. Ryan Tuerck with his first podium of the season. As he finished it
throws up the fingers, and that will be number 1. Ryan Tuerck gets the win here in Seattle.
Our first battle of our top 16. Ryan Tuerck and that Rain-X Toyota GR Corolla Rockstar Energy Drink Pilot initiates in that first outside zone. This hot hatchback overcooks it. Those 2 tires off in that first outside zone, and this is what we're talking about. You know, not a lot of track time as Dylan Hughes, the dozer, trying to bully him around, trying to push him around the dozer, put on that snowplow, pushing him on through. In that last outside zone, Ryan Tuerck does dial it in. Oh, Dylan Hughes goes off. Dylan Hughes gets into the dirt. He does fight back. Dylan Hughes going 202 miles per hour earlier this week on Tuesday on a motorcycle, the Permatex Permatex motorcycle, excuse me. Here we go. Dylan Dozer Hughes in that first outside zone, puts it right in there exactly where you need to be. Ryan Tuerck gets a little disrupted, gets thrown off as Dylan Hughes goes in that second outside zone, comes out of angle, just a little touch, but reinitiates, and now Ryan Tuerck drops into formation. That hot hatchback comes out of it again, and now going to the outside zone goes Ryan Tuerck. He goes deep. It looked like he was getting into the dirt, but didn't see much brown cloud at all. GR Corolla really, switching over to that bigger power plant. He's got the hot rod. He's got that small back bumper. Can he drag it? He got in a tussle with the wall yesterday, lost a wheel, but now he's going to shred some tires. Talking about the Nitto tires out back. No back. Talking about the Kenda tires. Looks like he does get that proximity. Then now, late in the game, kind of slides up high on the bank. Now transition that inner outside zone. Ryan Tuerck, look at that angle there. Looks like the car bit back. No back taking a tighter line. Again, does have that proximity, but needs to just drop back into that pocket. That Rockstar Energy Drink Pilot slams down with that hot hatchback, just like a bullfrog.
Yeah, like a bullfrog. Not what I thought you were going to say, but
like Bed Bath. We're the Beyond right now. Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah,
okay.
All right, here we go. Speaking of Beyond, let's go beyond the zone, the outside zone of Nick Novak. That Kenda Tires BMW. Good. Wow, look at that. He taps. Oh no! Tuerck taps and it sucks him up. The Rain-X Toyota GR Corolla gets sucked up and eaten by the wall. Nick Novak in the lead. Oh, we got tires. We got, holy cow, it's pets' heads are falling off. Cats and dogs living together. We lost tires.
All right.
So this, I think it's going to default. Yeah, it's Irwindale. Well said, Ryan Montaigne over here. It's Irwindale. Tires coming off. Holy cow.
So this opens up to a debate that's gone on for years about the lead car leading a chase driver into an accident. This has happened several times. This has happened in Irwindale in particular quite a lot. And what we're going to look at is, did Nick Novak, looks like over the period of history, 18 times they've hit each other.
Yeah, here we go. So that was just a little bit. Here we go. Chris Forsberg initiating in his NOS Energy Drink, all new Z, and look at that. Ryan Tuerck getting good proximity, but not mimicking the angle. He needs to just dip that back end out there a little bit. But this is what I was talking about. Forsberg is due. Saw some sparks there from Ryan Tuerck. Forsberg, this is a grow! Just, I said it, a good lead run. We get that tight angle. And again, want to see different angles here, different perspectives. Looks like Forsberg might have just lost power. And man, that car is just banged up. Tuerck has taken it into the wall a couple times. As I know, my man Steve Mateus is out here watching. Shout out to him and the Rockstar family. Is ideally trying to force a mistake. And Ryan Tuerck out front. So here we go. Ryan Tuerck out front. The Rain-X Toyota GR Corolla, the Rockstar Energy Drink Pilot. And look at Forsberg. He knows he needs to apply the pressure. Oh, gets the proximity, straightens out. Definitely want to look at that from the angle that he knows he needs to do this. Oh, and almost identical place where he has issues. But Ryan Tuerck continues on. A fun battle between, again, friends off the track. Here with Odie Bakshis and Ryan Tuerck. Keep them lights lit as it's about to get lit on track. Here we go. Odie Bakshis leading. Ryan Tuerck giving chase. Odie Bakshis initiates high on the bank. Here comes Ryan Tuerck. Ryan Tuerck, good proximity. He dives in. There goes Speed. And Ryan Tuerck chasing down. Keep the lights up. As again, fire on track. Keeps going and into that second outside zone. Look at that, buried in smoke. He needs a shovel. No Rain-X. He needs Smoke X on that windscreen. Oh boy! Wow! That is not going to buff out. Oh boy, look at that. Another deep barrel tire, rim, wheel. Smoked out. Make sure they're okay. That was a big hit. It was weird. I don't know if it was, it was just again a perfect storm. It didn't seem like it was Odie's fault. Didn't seem like it was Tuerck's fault. Let's make sure they're okay. Make some noise for him. Odie steps out of the car. Oof. Yeah, you can see Odie definitely feeling that one. Frustration. Yeah, Odie just frustration sets in. That was a big hit. Let's run it back. Let's see what's going on here. Make some noise for him again. Oh, look at that front right corner. Yeah, that front right, that is smoked. And you can see Ryan Tuerck, he's still in the car. And we're gonna take a look at this, just make sure they're okay. Ambulance heading over. Odie's gonna inspect his vehicle. That was crazy.
Yeah, it was a really big hit. There's a lot of speed going through there. There is some separation. The more separation that you see, the harder that hit's gonna end up being. But taking a look at the first part of this run, I mean, Odie Bakshi's looks great. The car looks great. Everything is really settled and stable. And let's see when they transition to this second outside zone where this occurs. I mean, right now Tuerck's already fighting. We see that separation that comes out, and then as they come through, so it looks like, yeah, Ryan Tuerck catches the front wheel of Odie, causes him to steer right, and then that pushes him right towards the wall at full speed. Thankfully, it only, Odie was able to get the rear end back out and catch it there. And I mean, there was definitely some media guys nearby as well. Thankfully, they got out of the way. But so right here, it catches front wheel on front wheel. Odie goes out, 70 mile an hour. So you can watch Ryan Tuerck just catch the front wheel of Odie Bakshi's right here.
Doink.
And then it pushes Odie wide.
Boom. It's crazy how much it shot Odie, like, to the right.
Well, all the momentum he had that would normally cause him to push around just went forward. So all that inertia, everything just went in a straight line. You can see right there. And then that side one is what pushed out to the side. But I mean, regardless, as soon as that front wheel contact happened, it wasn't going to be good.
Judges talking to each other. Chris talking to the spotter, seeing what's